It's funny. When you first start looking at online course platforms, Podia seems like the perfect friendly neighbor. It looks clean, it claims to be all in one, and it feels easy. But lately, I've been hearing a different story from creators who are actually in the trenches running their businesses. I didn't want to just guess at what was going on, so I spent weeks digging deep. I analyzed genuine user reviews on Trustpilot, G2, and Reddit. I spoke directly to creators and coaches who actually packed up their businesses and moved away from Podia. And I personally tested the top competitors in the market for 2025. If you're watching this, you're probably in one of two places. Either you're just starting out and want to avoid a mistake, or you're currently on Podia and feeling stuck. Maybe you've hit a wall with bugs, or you're tired of paying hidden fees. In this video, I'm going to break down the results of that deep research. We're going to look at the top 9 alternatives to Podia, compare the numbers, the features, and the pricing, and help you decide exactly which platform deserves your hard-earned content. If you're looking for a quick answer right now, the too long didn't watch verdict, here it is. If you want a platform that offers the best balance of price, features, and actual human support, the data points to FreshLearn. But if you have a massive budget and need complex marketing funnels, Kajabi is your heavy hitter, and if community is your only focus, check out Mighty Networks. But stick with me because the details matter, and choosing the wrong one could cost you thousands in lost sales. First, let's talk about why creators are leaving Podia. It's not just boredom, there are legitimate business risks involved. During my research, I found that Podia currently holds a surprising 2.6 out of 5 rating on Trustpilot. That's not great. The complaints usually fall into a few scary buckets. Number 1 is stability. Imagine launching a course you spent months building, and on launch day, the checkout page breaks. Users have reported disappearing pages and broken links during high traffic times. As a business owner, you can't afford to guess if your storefront is working. Number 2 is content security. Some creators found that their premium, paid content wasn't as secure as they thought, leaving their intellectual property exposed. And then there are the growth blockers. Weak integrations with email tools, invoicing that doesn't comply with EU tax laws, and a general lack of design flexibility. One user literally said, they seem to only know the words no or sorry. That is not what you want to hear when you're trying to scale. So let's look at the solutions. I've shortlisted the 9 best alternatives for 2025 based on features, support, and value. Let's start with the platform that came out on top for overall value. FreshLearn. FreshLearn is designed specifically for creators who want to turn knowledge into a business without needing a degree in computer science. It covers online courses, digital downloads, and coaching programs all under one roof. Here is why it stood out in the comparison. It's the support and the migration. When you move platforms, it's usually a nightmare. You have to move student data, payment links, and video files. Most platforms tell you, here's a help article. FreshLearn is different. They actually offer free migration support. One creator mentioned that the FreshLearn team moved all their modules and subscribers for them. They didn't have to lift a finger. Then there is the customer service. I tested this myself. I sent a message to their support asking about cohort scheduling. I didn't get a bot. I got a real person who replied in 10 minutes, not with a link, but with a custom screen recording showing me exactly how to do it. That is a game changer when you're stressed out during a launch. Price-wise, FreshLearn starts at a free plan, but their pro plan is just $41 a month billed annually. That gets you unlimited products, custom domains, and crucially, 0 transaction fees. Compare that to others that take a cut of your earnings and the math starts to look very good. Next up, let's talk about the heavy hitter, Kajabi. You have probably heard of Kajabi. It is the behemoth of the industry. Kajabi is built for scale. It combines course hosting with a very powerful marketing engine. We're talking full sales funnels, a website builder, and advanced email marketing automations all in one dashboard. If you are a power user who needs to build complex pipelines, like a free webinar that leads to an email sequence that upsells a high-ticket coaching program, Kajabi is fantastic. However you pay for that power, Kajabi's basic plan starts around $179 a month, and that only allows for 5 products. If you want to grow, you're looking at $249 a month quickly. It's a serious investment. If you're just starting or you don't need complex funnel logic, it might be overkill, but for full-stack marketing, it's a strong contender. Now let's look at the OGs of the course world, Teachable and Thinkific. Teachable is a solid cloud-based platform. It's very easy to use if you just want to upload videos and get paid. It handles EU VAT tax as well, which is a big plus for international sellers. But here is the catch, transaction fees. On their basic plan, which is $39 a month, they take a 7.5% cut of every sale plus a fixed fee. If you're selling a high-ticket course, that money disappears fast. Also, their design customization is a bit limited. It's great for basics, but watch those margins. Thinkific takes a slightly different approach. They focus heavily on the learning part of e-learning. Their course builder is very structured, perfect if you're an academic or a corporate trainer. It allows for prerequisites, lesson unlocking, and a very classroom-like feel. The downside? It doesn't have the marketing muscle of a Kajabi or FreshLearn. You won't find built-in email marketing funnels here, so you will need to pay for a separate tool like MailChimp or ConvertKit and connect them. That adds cost and complexity to your tech stack. What if you aren't just selling courses? What if you are building a movement? That's where Mighty Networks comes in. Mighty Networks is unique because it puts community first. It's less like a classroom and more like a private Facebook group that you own. You can host courses inside, but the real power is in the member directories, the activity feeds, and the events. If your business model is come for the course, stay for the network, this is your pick. However, be warned, the actual course features are a bit lighter than the others. You don't get the deep learning tools or the advanced marketing funnels. It's about engagement, not just education. Now let's talk about a few specialists that might fit specific niches. First, LearnWorlds. This is for the serious educators. If you want interactive videos where a student clicks a button inside the video to answer a question, LearnWorlds does that. It supports SCORM files, heavy analytics, and even branded certificates. If you're selling to corporations or schools, this is a strong professional choice. Then there is Uscreen. If you are a video creator, maybe a fitness instructor or a YouTuber who wants to launch a Netflix-style subscription, Uscreen is the best in class. It's built for streaming, supports TV apps like Roku and Apple TV natively, and handles video monetization perfectly. It's expensive, starting around $149 a month plus subscriber fees, but for video-first businesses, it's unmatched. And finally, let's look at the budget-friendly options, Systeme.io and EasyCourse. Systeme.io is interesting because it tries to do what Kajabi does, funnels, email, courses, but at a fraction of the price. You can get started for free, and their paid plans are very affordable. The trade-off? It feels a bit cheap. The templates are generic, and the interface isn't as polished. But if you are bootstrapping with zero budget, it's a functional starting point. EasyCourse is a newer player. It's a straightforward launchpad, no bells and whistles, just here is your course, here is the checkout. It's fast to set up, but it lacks the depth of email marketing or community features you'll find in FreshLearn or Kajabi. So we've covered a lot of ground. How do you actually choose? You need to ask yourself 5 specific questions before you pull out your credit card. 1. What exactly are you selling? Is it just video? Do you need live coaching calls? Digital downloads? Make sure the platform handles all your formats. 2. The hidden costs. Look closely at transaction fees. A cheap monthly plan becomes very expensive if they take more than 7.5% of your $1,000 course. 3. Tech skills. Be honest with yourself. Do you know how to code CSS? If not, avoid platforms that require custom coding to look good. You want drag and drop. 4. Marketing tools. Do you want to pay for a separate email software? If not, look for a platform like FreshLearn or Kajabi that has email marketing built in. And 5. Scalability. Will this platform grow with you? Can it handle 10,000 students? Can it handle affiliates? Don't pick a platform you'll outgrow in 6 months. So, what's the final verdict? There is no single perfect platform, but there is a right platform for you. If you have a massive budget and need to build complex multi-stage marketing funnels with every bell and whistle, Kajabi is the industry standard for a reason. If your business is 100% about community interaction and the course is just a bonus, go with Mighty Networks. But if you're looking for the best overall value, a platform that gives you courses, digital products, email marketing, and a storefront, all without transaction fees and with support that actually helps you, FreshLearn is the standout choice for 2026. It's intuitive enough for beginners, but powerful enough to scale to 6 figures and beyond. Plus, the fact that they handle the migration for you removes the biggest headache of switching. If you are feeling stuck on Podia or just want to start your journey on a platform that won't limit you, I'd recommend giving FreshLearn a try. They have a free plan so you can test the waters without any risk. Don't let technical headaches hold your business back. Your content is valuable. Make sure it's hosted on a platform that treats it that way. Check out the links in the description to explore these options further. Thanks for watching, and here's to growing your online business.